Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh my god. Hi Blade, hi Sterling. Welcome to the stream. Wow. I hopefully got the YouTube channel right. Sometimes it's a little weird. Hi Zuku. Oh my god. Oh, poor YouTube, poor YouTube. It made like a second. We don't know what's going on, but YouTube is doing its own funny thing. Yeah, we don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it made its own second instance. We're not gonna bother about that. So I'm attempting to actually try to schedule my things so people don't just be like, oh, I have a notification that Cyra's streaming now. And so YouTube, when you set it up through OBS and Stream Elements, it's supposed to give you a stream key, but it didn't give me one. So I created a new one. I copy pasted the exact same text, so it should have recognized that. But instead, it made a second instance. I'm gonna see what happens if I just go and delete the other instance and see what happens. Let's just delete that. Nobody saw that, and then they'll find out that the other one is going on. Okay, well, we're gonna hope that fixed it. What's a stream without scuff, right? So, I think people are actually gonna add, so just chill a little bit, talk about how I should tab back into here so we get some nice fun music. So yes, since I've been busy for the duration of this event, I obviously have not actually read this event, so I'm actually pretty excited. I don't actually know anything other than what we know about Velvet already, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. I rolled for her twice. I did 2 10 pulls, and she showed up every single time. So I don't know. She's kind of DTF for me, I think. Hi Con. Oh shoot, I didn't add the XDD arrive. Let me see if I can add that during the. I think I can do that. Shoot, how many tabs do I have? I know it's like weird. They don't like let you keep the music when you tab out. 7 TV and then XDD arrive. XDD. You want to be a cat? Yeah, XDD arrive is like a cat arriving through. You either have the Pepe Frog with a dunce hat, or a cat that arrives. So. Oh, okay. You want the cat. I'll get you the cat. All right, that's added now. So I think you just gotta. Oh, sweet! It actually does it. So. You get that. I finally figured out 7 TV. Yes, I finally figured it out. The Bond story is actually going to be on Thursday. So I forgot how busy I am this week. So I'm like squeezing in things because at first I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, Wednesday, I'm just gonna do everything. Nah, man, I ain't even around. God damn it! God, stop! Stop adding more! Okay, I want that wine glass. Here, you get the wine glass version. Yeah, Bond story is going to be Thursday, because that way this breaks this up. Because we already got a lot for normal mode. Otherwise, hard mode's pretty short. So that makes sense to have the Bond story with the hard mode. I actually forgot to buy the pass. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I will buy it. Okay. It's for after. It's for after I've done this event, because right now she's a maid. As if we look at it at Velvet right now, she likes me, so she showed up twice. I haven't done anything with her, but you know, there. No, she's almost scared. She just needs feet. She just needs shoes. Well, hi, Arrow. Yeah, so, oh, just, yeah, you know, it's just a kiss. Don't worry about it. You can kind of see it. So she's equipped now, but... Okay, I'll make a suggestions channel. I'll write that down. Oh, yes, I got her twice, so, that's why you can see this. I only did, like, 2 polls. But yeah, I like her design. I was like, holy shit, she's Chinese! Hey! She's my brethren! we have this common ancestry. I don't think that we have common ancestry, but... that would kind of be a little freaky, not gonna lie. But, I'm excited about this event because, well, one, it's a Tetra event. I love Tetra events, so. Hi, Enik. Well, I think the trick about Velvet is you can't want her too much. Remember, gacha is about the desire sensor. So they need to understand your different, there are different levels. There are different levels of your desire sensor. There's the is she attacking your mind? Is she attacking your heart? Or is she attacking below that? And then on top of that, it's the what is it? How active are you in the game? Did you? Whoa! That was weird. That just like yeeted me just for thinking. So, if you saw this image and then stayed there, I mean, I've already spoiled on what the heck the event image is, which is quite nice. But you have to understand that her design. You can actually see it here. She's wearing rope. Oh no, I think she's a Switch, but whatever. How do I explain this without getting canceled? She's tied up in her work. She's tied up in her work. So if you are there on your hands and knees begging for her, she's not gonna show up. I was gone. I ran off to Japan and did other things and then just casually did a 10 poll and she's like, hi, hello there. You want to do the event? And I'm like, sorry, can't do the event right now. I'm busy. And then I think like yesterday, I was just like absentmindedly like, I feel like I'm just gonna do a 10 poll. I still don't know what the heck the event's about, but you know, I like that Coco's got a ketchup gun. Girl pulls up again saying, hey girl, you need to go do the event. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do the event. So see, look, the desire sensor was the, oh, you're pretty. But I got things to do, and she just like said, all right. She just jumped into my lap, literally, the second I sat down. All right, let's see if my voice is actually gonna last for this. I might have to take a break a little bit to go make some nimjeon, because my brain is like, jet lag sent me hard that I made coffee, and it's like 7 p.m. right now. No, Anik, like I said, it's the desire sensor. You didn't give her a sense of longing, so she didn't have time to miss you. She had time to miss me. I mean, this is very, very diluted coffee water. Because I didn't want too much coffee, otherwise I really wouldn't be able to sleep, because I forgot that I have to be up at 7 tomorrow. Woo! Oh god. This is why I had to like change my schedule like 3 times. On Monday, Sunday, I don't know. I experienced Monday twice this week, so I don't know. Oh yeah. So let's get started. The new Maid. Hassan? which one are the 1,000 faces though? Which one? Which one? Because there's a bunch of different Hassans. The Maid Cafe at the Outpost. Why are you all staring at me like that? Well, I think you should consider changing your outfit first. Ah, you mean the maid outfit. Why didn't you say so sooner? Give me a second. That would be like wild if she did serve people in like the bunny outfit. Then it's called a cosplay a maid outfit. Ta-da! How do I look? Do you think Master will like it? Wow! I think he'll probably like it. You do remember everything you were taught, right? Of course. I remember it all perfectly. Okay, then you can start tomorrow. Sounds good. Is this where I'll be working? I'm wondering what Mustang is wondering about, honestly, for sending her to the Maid Cafe. No, you'll be assigned to the ARC branch during the event. Wait, there are multiple locations of the Maid Cafe? Wow. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Then I'll head off and get some rest for my first day tomorrow. Aid, are you sure this is going to be okay? It'll be fine. Velvet's been in our squad for a while now, and she's been trained properly anyways. Yeah, you're right. In the second, huh? That's right! Oh my god! Yes, that's right. They made their own pirate cafe. That was so much fun. Oh my god. Those two are hilarious. The fact that Helm walked in, she's just like, damn. All right, I'm just gonna pretend I saw nothing. And then walked away. That was so funny. But besides, if anything happens, I'll handle it all. You do that, Soda. You can go trip and cause a bigger issue. No, Velvet needs to do her job properly too. What? I taught her myself after all. Yeah, ketchup gun surprise. Let's do it. Let's do it. She'll be fine. Yes. That's all. Thanks to all your hard work, Coco. It wasn't hard. In fact, it was fun. Fun?
Velvet was a real secret agent, you know. She even taught me how to be one.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's see how this event goes then. Secret Agent Coco. I'm excited. Wow, I want to learn too. Then everybody in the Maid Cafe would be the spy. What would Phantom Thief? What would Phantom think? Not thief.
You're not ready for that yet. If you're tripping while you're trying to hide, you'll be in big trouble.
Well, girl's a little bit off balance.
Aww.
Let's get some rest now. This event, something tells me it's not going to be easy. Fatal Maid A. Well, it says Fatal Maid. I really stopped by the Ark to run a quick errand. I pause in front of the familiar Maid Cafe sign. Yo, it is canon. Commander in his free time always hangs out at the Maid Cafe. You know it. Aid hasn't asked me to help out at the cafe. There's no particular reason for me to stop by. I should probably just head back. I wonder if Velvet's working. Maybe I should take a quick look, just in case. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Well, wouldn't there be like some sort of announcement or something saying that, hey, we got a new maid coming in? Seems like I found a reason to stop by after all. Suppressing my quickening pace, I enter the cafe. Oh, he's excited. Commander, do you like Velvet? I thought you told her to get in line. Why are you so excited? I'm quickly enveloped by a warm and cozy atmosphere. But no one comes to welcome me. What in Maid Cafe is going on? Where is my Okaide Saimase? What's this atmosphere? Did something happen? Master? We? What? We? Is she going? What is she? Who? What? When? Where? Why is she going on a joyride? Velvet suddenly appears and clings to my arm. Okay, she is not going on a joyride. Master, you came to see me? There was quickening pace, but we've already established we cannot give her what she wants. Not really. Liar. I'll have to punish you for being dishonest, naughty master. I follow Velvet's lead and sit at an empty table. What would you like to order, master? Omurice, please. Okay. Please wait a moment. What is the response of everybody else? Aid? Did something happen? Well, you see... A few hours earlier. Welcome back, master. I'll escort you to a table inside. What would you like to order? What would you like to order? Oh, you can find today's special on the menu. Here, let me show you. No need to be impatient, master. There may only be one of me, but I'll serve you with my all. Velvet? If it's okay with you, could I have your number? My number. Velvet leans down and whispers into the guest ears. Whoa! Did you really just give the number?
That may be a little tricky. But if you order a parfait and share it with me, maybe I'll change my mind.
I think the vibe of the cafe has completely changed. Parfait! What parfait, please? One parfait.
Just one.
Two, please.
Okay, actually, I don't think that's the right laugh. Thank you. Here, let me give you a stamp.
Wait, Mast is here?
Is that going to be a problem? Looks like it might be. Sorry, my nose is leaking a little bit. I don't think that'll be a big that's the big of a problem. But still. Excuse me. If I order a cake, will you share it with me? No, I'm not hungry. But Velvet's willing to eat with her guests. So, I'm Acre. Yeah, that's true. Alright. I knew things would turn out like this. If one does it, others will start expecting it too.
Oh.
That's what happened. After that, all the customers started specifically requesting for Velvet. In the end, the rest of us just got stuck doing kitchen work. Trani and I are fine, since we've always been assigned the kitchen anyways, but... I have no interest in working in the kitchen.
I didn't... Oh god, there are so many maids here. I don't know if I have the vocal range for all of this voice acting. Oh my god. This is gonna be an interesting time.
You should take this opportunity to get used to kitchen duties. You keep failing your professional maid evaluations. That's because Mass keeps making pirate food whenever she feels like it. Ah! By the way, where's Drake? I haven't seen her for a while. She went off to change her clothes a while ago. Ooh.
I thought of an idea, but I don't have time to implement it, but it's too late.
Sad to say, boring work here.
Clatter! Oh, okay. What's going on? More kitchen work?
Hi, Trani. Rice for table 3 is up.
Got it. Velvet, who had been weaving through her way through the cafe, serves other customers, approaching me with the omu rice in hand.
Omu rice, master.
Velvet sat on the plate down on the table and... oh, girl, get back. Please. Please, you're a little close. sits on my thigh. Thank God Commander is a superhuman. How many tons is that on one thigh? Bring in Oni. Fatal Maid B. Play. Velvet is sitting on my thigh. She scoops up a bit of omurice and offers it to me. Oh, she hand feeding it. Ooh, whoa. Wait, don't they charge extra for that service? Commander, the outpost budget. Come on, you gotta make sure there's enough for Anissa's sodas and Neon's firepower, artillery firepower. Rappy is stuck doing the combat reports. What about the outpost budget? Velvet, could you get down? I don't want to. I can feel the gaze of the surrounding customers on us. Oh my god! Oh god, that would be embarrassing. Get down, please. Sure, if you take a bite of this. I take a bite of the omurice. The gaze of the surrounding customers begin to turn hostile. R.I.P. Commander. February 3rd, 2026. It was a good run. It was a good 3 years. There's Commander. Is it good? It's not like you made it yourself. True, but I'm the one feeding it to you. You don't do this with other customers too, right? Well... What do you think? Let's talk somewhere private. Velvet and I enter the break room, followed by Aid. Thank God Aid followed us! Oh my god, I got scared that it was literally just the two of us. Velvet? Don't you think your customer service is a little too aggressive? Really? In what way? There's too much physical contact. Oh, that? That's the kind of treatment reserved only for you, our real master. I'm not that extreme with the other customers. That doesn't seem right either. Aid catches my glance and nods. Yes, you should treat all customers sincerely at all times. Is that so? Velvet steps closer to me. Panicking. She's like in Commander's face the whole time. Oh my god. So, I have to treat the other customers out there? Velvet's fingertip tickles my chest. Whoa. Wow. She's a very forward lady. Very forward. The same way I treat you? Really? Yes, at least during cafe operation hours. Do as Aid says. It negatively affects your coworkers. But I don't want to. Even if you don't want to, you have to. You have to get along with the others in Maid for You. Just like before, when you told me to get in line. Oh, she still remembers. She still remembers. I mean, you gotta be a little mean to her, you know? Otherwise, she'll take full control. You can't let her take full control. Aren't you being a bit too cold only towards me? Before was during a pursuit. And now? Until you make a decision, you keep feeling like I'm being cold.
A decision about what?
About where you're going to be.
I've already joined you and became a part of Maid for You. Isn't that enough?
It's not about where you are physically. Whoa. Why did her face just change like this?
Oh, Master.
Hi, Coco. Coco enters the break room holding a sketchbook.
She draws? That sounds cute.
What's that?
Oh, this?
Coco shows us what she's drawn in the sketchbook. It looks like a bunch of pink and red blobs. Pink and red blobs. Velvet? Her outfit is like red, black, and white, and she's pink. She's a pink lady. So, though I don't know why she has a green bead on her tassel titties.
Since Velvet is new, I'm going to put this up so customers can recognize her.
Okay. See, she's got a random green bead right here. Like that's why I was just like, what's going on there? I guess she's mostly wearing red. Though it's hard to tell. It's like it's white, red, pink, and black. So, oh, it's because she has green eyes. That's why she's. Are you fucking serious? That is why there's Who was the artist for this? Who was the artist for this? Why would you do that? Why would you do that on the tassel titties? To match? Did you literally just do the meme? My eyes are right here, up here. They literally just said my eyes are up here. It's like oh, what color were eyes? Green.
Customers will probably frequent us more often. Yep, the more the merrier. Looks like I don't have time to hang around here then. This newbie maid is heading off to work extra hard.
Velvet leaves the break room. Wait, this event isn't voiced. I just realized that. This event actually isn't voiced. That's kind of rare. I thought the maid events usually are voiced. Oh.
Should I draw you an aid too, Master?
Sure. Thank you. That day, the Maid Cafe was a huge success. By closing time, 85% of the customers had requested for the service by Velvet. To be served by Velvet. Useful A. Oh, I think I'm trying to just get used to the weather here. It's relatively the same weather, but it's much more moist here than it is compared to Japan. Japan's very dry. After the Maid Cafe closes, Aid and I return to the commander's room. Good work today.
You too, Master. I caused trouble again, didn't I?
No, you didn't. And it wasn't trouble, so don't say that.
Yes, Master.
By the way, what do you plan to do from now on? Are things going to be okay at the cafe? 8?
Oh, sorry. Something felt off of today's service. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you once I am more certain. Forget I said anything.
All right.
Also, as far as the cafe is concerned, I'll figure it out. that's not the way we want to attract customers either. To start with, I'll try to convince Velvet, and then...
Do you think she'll be receptive?
Well, first, I need to go get her to know her better. I still don't really know anything about her. I know her name, that she was a secret agent, and that ever since her squad disbanded, she's been constantly on the run. But aside from those 3 things...
It seems like nothing's changed since Coin Rush.
Yeah, she hardly ever talks about her past. And also, what you said to Velvet earlier, Master. I brought it up before.
About deciding where she belongs?
Yeah, she dodged the question back then, just like she did this time. It's not that I don't understand, but...
Maid let out a small sigh.
Velvet probably doesn't know how. How to find her place in a new environment. How to get close to new people. And how to respond to kindness. Still, I think she's slowly improving. The way she acts during business hours, that's probably her way of expressing herself. She works hard and produces results. So sales-wise, she's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry to take up your time, Master.
No, don't worry about it.
I'll stop by the cafe again tomorrow. Okay. Master, thank you as always.
Oh, it's just the bunny events? Oh. After Aid leaves... Huh? I searched my pockets, but my phone is nowhere to be found. I wonder who took it. It might have gotten crushed by big Nikkei parts. Just, yeah, maybe. Did I leave it at the Maid Cafe? I tried calling my own number, but the call doesn't go through. Guess I'll have to head back. I throw on my coat and head back to the Ark. Wait, does he have like a work phone or something? Is why he was able to call his own personal phone? A little later, I run to the Maid Cafe in search of my phone, but the lights are still on. I quicken my steps and carefully approach the cafe door. Beyond the closed door, I can faintly hear Velvet's voice along with a man's.
What? You're giving up already?
Is this the after dark hours services? I thought this was a 12+ game.
I'm a little disappointed.
Please, it's all my fault. I can't. I don't have anything left.
Is that so? From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you.
I thought this was a 12+ game.
Come on, just try a little harder.
Oh, hi, Julio. Sorry about the YouTube confusion. I don't know what happened with the stream key. Oh, did the chat box not work? I thought it would. Oh god, why? Has Coco approved of this? Has Big Boss Coco approved of this? Useful, B.
From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on. Just try a little harder.
I rush into the Maid Cafe. Yeah, it sounds like she's torturing him. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? Wait, I could have sworn I fixed this. Give me a sec. Did my stream... I totally thought I fixed stream elements part. A sec. Streamed. Yeah, this should be stream chat. Yeah, you should be showing up. I'm just gonna make sure this is the right link then. Yeah, that's the same link. Okay, I wonder if I just broke chat just in general. Because I was talking to my friend about how to get, does multi-chat actually work? And he's like, oh, no, I just have 2 separate chats. One specifically for Twitch and one for YouTube. And it should be correct. Oh, fuck. Did I? Yeah, that should be correct. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was fitting, you know. She seems like the type to do that. Maybe. Just give a quick peck on the cheek. I could probably like lower it a little bit, but I can't lower it anymore without being in dangerous territory. So for now, she was testing her lipstick. Don't worry about it. She just put too much on. Yeah, I'm not sure why that decided to not work. Yeets. One day I will fix things. Very, very slowly. Oh my god, that's actually cool. Did she put like an actual butterfly down here? At first I thought it was just like randomly she just had dirty lipstick. She's like writing everything in lipstick. That's expensive. I rushed into the Maid cafe. Huh? A man in a black suit and sunglasses is tied up tightly and lying on the floor. Why is she torturing this poor man? You're here. Velvet digs her heels hard into the man's back. Hey! Yeah, I mean, she was, like I said, she was just testing her lipstick. There are many. There could have been a lot more kiss marks than this, but I literally added this in at like 2 minutes before the stream started, so I didn't have time to actually add more. That would have been funny though. Call the cops! This woman is... Can you be quiet? Ah! You came for this, right? Velvet holds out her phone. Your phone. Who's he? Oh, this? He snuck in and was installing bugs and cameras. No! In the Maid cafe? That is so rude! So rude! Hell no! That's creepy! So I was just showing him a bit of affection. He was installing bugs and cameras. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that privately. Ah, yes, my favorite 12 plus game. Velvet karate chops the back of the man's neck, and he goes limp instantly. Are you allowed to do that? Why not? He's the one who was up to no good. He should be grateful he still has his arms and legs. He came to catch for me, you know. Well, more like gather information to capture me. Surprised?
Seems like you still don't get how dirty things can get, huh, Master?
Why are they after you?
Well, isn't it obvious? I'm useful.
What do you mean?
I have my uses. Back then, Mustang, or should I say the president, did a lot of bad things. And I happen to know every sordid detail. Not sure if you realized, but the president has plenty of enemies.
No, not the goat. The goat is awesome. He's the best. Mustang's the best. You let the man be. 150-year-old ass man having his fun. Let the man be.
And not just for business reasons, but it's annoying, honestly. We've committed those bad deeds together. And he's far worse than I am. But now he pretends to be all noble and righteous. So if they catch me and work me over, they think they can expose everything from the past, or so they believe.
She's a Nikkei. So I don't think that's actually possible, because if you think about like Bready and Crust, they know the secrets of how Splendiman is created, but they cannot ever disclose any of that information. So why wouldn't Velvet also have the same kind of lock, you know? So that almost is contradictory. Unless he didn't, but I feel like he would have, considering that she was doing such dangerous work back then.
That said, the only reason I'm still alive is thanks to the president's little act. In the old days, my squad and I would have been dead by now. And it's not like he's lacks the power or means to make it happen. With just one snap of his finger, he could have made us disappear, making it seem as if we never existed.
But he didn't. Okay, so it sounds like maybe she doesn't have the same brain lock that Bready and Crust have. But wouldn't that be easy to program in? Because, you know, Nymph is supposed to... I guess Nymph is still... A lot of it is still unknown about it. Because if you have like a brain... shoot, what was it that Snow White just had? She like got so traumatized that she had him. Oh, mind switch. Yeah, like unless like mind switches mess with the Nymph, but I still feel like if that lock was in place, you just program into the brain.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what's gotten into him. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about.
Velvet lifts the arm of the unconscious man. Isn't that... On the back of the man's hand is a stamp from the Maid Cafe.
He came in as a customer earlier today.
No way.
I still don't know who sent him, but I'm pretty sure he didn't come here to watch me say stuff like coochie woochie boing. And he wasn't the only one. There were about 6 of them, I reckon. He was the only one foolish enough to try sneak in tonight.
So what happened earlier today was...
me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If I want to stop them from pulling anything stupid, I figured it'd be better if I stepped in. These guys are small fries anyways.
Velvet shakes a phone that seems to belong to the man.
They use secure phones and don't even bother deleting their instructions. What amateurs.
The phone screen reads, collect all information on Shade by any means necessary. Shade. That was the squad you were in before.
Yeah, but it was disbanded. It's going to be exhausting guarding the cafe in the meantime.
I thought you weren't interested in the Maid Cafe.
I have to stay here for now. And it'd be annoying if things got ugly.
Oh, she does care.
Like I said, I've been on the run ever since the president dissolved Shade. Do you have any idea how exhausting this is in a place as tiny as the Ark?
Ooh. Wait, if it's dissolved, does that mean that technically the other members of Shade also are around? But only Velvet seems to be the one around? Being on the run means you have pursuers, right?
Yeah.
Those people, if you can even call them that, are the people from this incident the same ones who were chasing you back then?
No, the people after me before were legit. I almost got caught several times.
What happened to them?
What do you think happened?
This is why she's so good with rope.
Don't worry. Those guys won't be involved this time. As capable as they were. Saying me makes such a big deal of coming under your protection will...
Seeing me make such a big deal of coming under your protection will make them cautious. Oh. Wow, girl's calculating. That's actually kind of funny.
My value versus the risk of crossing you. They will weigh between those two. I even led them to that conclusion from the start. What does it matter to you? You got nothing to lose. If anything, you stand to gain. You got a dedicated maid now.
Velvet pokes my chest.
Anyways, that's enough story for today. I hadn't planned on talking about this in the first place.
Velvet brushes my lips lightly with her fingers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, girl, started from the chest, and then how did she go from the chest all the way to the lips? You got, did she trace all the way up, or did she just? This is too much thinking. This is whoa, girl. Wow. Wow, girl's such a flirt.
Whenever I'm around you, I end up letting something vulnerable slip without even realizing it.
I don't think that's actually what's going on here. But okay.
Velvet easily lifts the unconscious man with one hand. I'll get going then. Good work today. As far as all this is concerned, let me handle it. Don't tell the others. They wouldn't be of much help anyways.
Velvet leaves the Maid Cafe. Unconditional trust A. The next day at the Maid Cafe. The majority of the customers continue requests for Velvet, who dart across the cafe with ease. And yet...
Oh, Master! This is a secret space meant for only us maids. I'm afraid you're not allowed in.
She blocks a customer attempting to sneak inside.
Ah, Master.
Click.
Is that a button? Here, you drop this.
She retrieves a surveillance device from under the table. Crash! Cold-looking female.
Excuse me, but there's a loud sound coming from the restroom. Sorry, miss. Looks like some cleaning supplies have fallen over.
Once in a while, she even gets her hands dirty. This is how the morning passes. Jesus Christ, girl is busy. Are you okay?
No. Seriously. Why are there so many of them?
Oh, she can make this face. Well, she looks more disgusted than angry.
Guess yesterday was just a preview. On top of that, they're all amateurs with no fundamentals, so it's even more annoying. Even if I want to play dumb, it's also blatantly obvious.
That's true. These would-be intruders so do seem sloppy even to me. Do you think there might be some other motives? Maybe these amateurs are only a distraction. Well, someone else goes after the real target.
What real target? Wasn't I the final goal from the start? I'm already engaging with them directly. Any diversional tactics would be pointless.
They might want to harm the other maids.
That's exactly why I'm doing this, isn't it? I won't let that happen.
Well, that's true. Then do you have any idea who's behind this?
I don't know. There are just too many possibilities. Like I said yesterday, these guys are all small fries. If they were actually competent, we could at least narrow it down. But with guys like this, it's even harder to tell. Honestly, it's like they're just grabbing some random thugs off the street. Maybe they were a group that broke apart once and reformed. That would explain a few things. If they needed results, they might rush in without thinking.
At that moment, another customer enters the Maid Cafe. The way they keep glancing around looks incredibly suspicious even to me. The super awkward entry.
Great, here we go again. When am I finally going to kick them all out? Whatever, I'm taking a break.
Velvet heads to the break room and collapses on the sofa. Why don't you ask for help? Velvet lifts her head slightly, still sprawled across the couch. Girl, damn, girl's lazy. Oh yeah, no, I do that sometimes too. Of like, sometimes when I open the door and I forget what I'm doing, I'll look around like, what was just happening? Oh no. Damn, girl's just sprawled out on the couch. Why is she so defenseless? You should ask the others for help. This is about keeping the Maid Cafe safe, so they'll definitely be willing to help.
No way.
Why?
Just no.
Bringing it up won't hurt. You've got nothing to lose.
What do you mean I've got nothing to lose?
Velvet sips up straight.
Asking for help means I need help. And needing help means I'm in a bad spot. Being in a bad spot means it's the perfect time to take me down, isn't it? See? How that's nothing to lose? My life is on the line.
You know that would never happen.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Oh, girl's still traumatized from her time on the run. Also, damn. Damn, I just realized, like, the proportions on her are insane. It's because, like, we've zoomed in right here, so we're actually looking, but, like, look at this. It curves in right here at the waist and then goes out. Like, wow. Insane proportions.
She rests her chin on her hand and looks out the window.
Damn! You know, if Nikkei ever made an anime, that would actually be kind of fun. to see. Or like, I know that they do have manga of the series now of the main story. Events would be fun. Still, this is how I do things. I've lived my whole life like this. Wouldn't it be strange if I suddenly changed overnight? Nothing bad is going to happen. You have my word. How are you going to guarantee that? I'll figure something out. What kind of answer is that? It's so irresponsible. Even so, it's a rather sweet proposition. Velvet stares out the window for a while. After a long pause, she speaks again. All right. I'll humor you and bring it up once. Unconditional trust, B. Actually, let's see. Is that about halfway? Yeah, about. Hi, Crow. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just doing normal mode right now, so about halfway through right now. Of course, I'll help. Of course, I'll help. Wow, she looks angry. We got angry Maid. Holy shit. Of course, I'll help. I thought something strange was going on too. Some of the customers have been acting oddly. And so have you, Velvet. Oh, there's a break. I totally forgot that it said there was going to be a break, so. Fun times. Wait, it actually tells me. That's cool. Ugh. Well, it's a good time to hydrate, I suppose. Of this I do need to wait for, because I know a lot of people are I forgot to move my mic back. A lot of people have already seen this event, so I'm pretty late to the party in that aspect. Yeah, I probably can just continue, honestly. Because I don't see anybody complaining, so. Oops. Yeah, I mean, we'll just see. I've noticed it too. Customers have been acting weird, so I've been wondering whether we should report it to the APCU. I knew it. It was some kind of covert operation. I already have a plan laid out. You're going to help me? Of course. Why? Because we're family. I mean, yeah, you both are pink-haired. So, you might be related. Just maybe. Velvet, we don't know what kind of life you lived before. In fact, we don't have the faintest idea. So please, tell us. Tell us what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Here, take this. Coco hands Velvet a thin plastic wrap pouch. What is this? A letter writing set. I heard that writing a letter helps when it's hard to put things into words. You can use these colored pencils too. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Coco hesitates, looking at the colored pencil. pulls, and then lifts her head.
Your hair color is similar to mine, so I'll let you use this one.
Coco pulls out the shortest colored pencil, the pink one, and holds it up. Of course it's the shortest one. She's using that one non-stop. She totally is using that one non-stop. Velvet takes it, nonplussed.
You never let me use that one. Because your hair is green, Soda. That's true, but still.
Well, Coco and Soda bicker with one another. Velvet blinks silently, staring down at the writing paper and colored pencil in her hand. What? What did I tell you? Aid, don't you hate me? When you were chasing me back at Coin Rush, I felt a lot of hostility from you.
I don't hate you. What happened in Coin Rush was a pretty unique situation. And you were targeting Master too. And after you joined our squad. You've been working really hard. And you've been a great student under my tutelage. Even if your performance isn't exactly the best.
Well, I've never done this kind of work in my life, so that's to be expected. Which is why I should get back to my old line of work. What? Velvet squats down in front of Coco, meeting her eyes. Hey, kid. No, Coco.
Yes?
Do you like covert operations? Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun. Jam to the music, right? Maid agents, move out! Why is all the agent outfits bunny girl suits? Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. Hajimari no sa bunny girls yuwaku sareru kodo ni. That's probably all I can sing before I get whacked.
Let's go over the situation first. Among the customers, there are some who are trying to gather information on Velvet and on us as well. So far, they haven't made any other moves. And once they've gathered enough information, there's no telling when they might act.
Right.
In special operations, information gathering is basically everything. You can spend ages preparing and plotting routes, while the actual execution takes only a few moments.
Huh?
Don't worry, Soda. We still have a long way from that. Thanks to Velvet, they'll probably have to gather much information. They probably haven't gathered much information at all.
Aid, sorry to interrupt.
Yes, Master?
Why are you dressed as a bunny girl? Why not? I mean, this is a very sensual event, so, you know, why not bunny girls? Why not? We have to make the bunny girl pass somewhat canon, right? Otherwise, why are they giving out all the skins that they're not going to show them, right? Commander, the better question is why not? Why not? Don't you like bunny girls? You know, when talking about Nikkei, what you gotta really sell is you gotta say that we got maids and bunny girls. Yeah. So we got both. This event literally just said we got both. I love her face right here.
That's... It's just felt right. When we were having the conversation.
I see.
just saw Aid wear it.
I just felt like wearing it. I love these people. I love these Nikkes so much. Oh my god. Oh, I like bunny girls too, so this is great. What? Isn't this a treat for your eyes? Yeah, no, it is for everybody. Why is he complaining? Why are you complaining, Commander? This is a Tetra event. Tetra events, you know, go hard. Anyways, back at the topic at hand. As Aid pointed out, these guys have no choice but to proceed cautiously. Putting their amateurish methods aside, they haven't managed to gather much information. And besides, I've even stepped in personally to stop them, remember? No matter how stupid they are, they're bound to suspect the things that something's up. They'll assume there's something precious and important that we're hiding and protecting. Yes, from their perspective, not only does the leader of Shades suddenly reappear, she also becomes affiliated with Master and starts working at the Maid Cafe. On top of that, every agent they sent is to gather intel at the cafe was dealt with. Good point. They'll probably start thinking this place is a base of operations. A base for Shade's new beginning. Also, a cafe being the hideout or a secret organization is a classic setup. It's textbook.
Does that mean those weird customers will keep coming?
Well, if we keep playing along, something's bound to happen. They're not sending those agents here for fun. Eventually, they'll probably resort to more aggressive tactics.
Aggressive tactics?
Don't worry too much. In the middle of the arc, there's a limit to how aggressive they can be. And I'm here, aren't I?
Yes.
Plus, if they use aggressive methods, they'll inevitably expose their weaknesses. Both sides lack information, but if we target those weaknesses, we can make things work somehow.
All done.
Coco, who had been drawing in her sketchbook this entire time, put down her colored pencil.
I've drawn up an operation plan.
Really? As your senior officer, I shall take a look.
Senior officer?
You're officially joining the covert op, aren't you? That makes me your senior, and I'm your and you're my junior. Oh! Coco finally gets her covert operations. I don't know if you guys have gone through Coco's Bond story, but the entire Bond story is about how she's trying to be a spy and failing miserably because she thinks spies are cool. And so like at I think she was like tailing Diesel or something, or Brid, and kept trying to like follow them to go see if they were doing some sort of like spy work, and then Commander's just like following along, and I think it was like she was following Brid, and then Diesel's just like, oh yeah, I saw Coco was like following us, can you just like make sure she's doing okay and doesn't get into any trouble? Yeah, oh my god, Julio, you're right. Charlie, this is Charlie's Angels, but instead with bunnies. It's Commander's bunny spies. Yeah, holy shit. That explains why there's 3. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, it is Charlie's Angels. That's so cool. Let's see, there was, Charlie's Angels has a blonde chick, a redhead, and an Asian chick. Wait, Velvet's two of them. Because, you know, Pink is kind of red and she's Chinese, so. But hey, that's actually a nice find that you found. It's Charlie's Angels. Velvet smiles and takes Coco's sketchbook. Her eyes widen slightly when she looks at it. This isn't bad. You've got a talent. I've been practicing. Yeah, she finally gets to be a spy. Great, we'll go with this. Huh? Well, I'll fine-tune a few things. But the overall plan works as is. Velvet spreads the sketchbook open. The drawing and the wobbly handwriting lay out the plan. And you can make out the general outline of the operation. This will actually work? Really? Of course. This is a maid cafe, right? So. Velvet slowly begins to take off her bunny girl outfit. Girl, why are you doing that in front of the commander? Why are you doing that in front of the commander? We'll handle it the way maids do. I'll just step out for a moment. Protect the maid cafe! Hey! The next day. There, the customer in the brown blazer. Got it. Maid takes the coffee cup Velvet hands her and walks over. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy, master. Ugh. Upon taking a sip of the coffee, the customer starts trembling violently. Oh my, are you all right? The coffee. Why is it so salty? Here, allow me to assist you. The customer foams at the mouth and trembles. Aid lays the secret agent on the nearby bench and returns. How much salt did you put in? 6.5 spoonfuls. Wow. Oh yeah, I guess that works out pretty well for Charlie's Angels. There were 3 of them. That was kind of like a fun Easter egg. Now that I realize that was actually Charlie's Angels. We dealt with the secret agents that Velvet spots in a way that interferes with business as little as possible and without the customers noticing. Of course, we don't use the same method every time. Shady female coochie woochie boing! Moi moi kyun! Wow! Wow, you're really good at this! Then let me teach you the next spell! You have to follow along properly, okay? No, We force some of them to keep performing the delicious spell. That's not it. Huh?
The carrot piece is too big. If they're too big, they won't cook thoroughly when stir-fried. Again.
We'll make others join the cooking experience event. And if none of those methods work, we have our last resort. Now, you mustn't go in there. I'll tie him up in the break room. Please do. Sometimes we subdue them with force. Hi, Gaia! I was nervous since they were supposed to be covert operations, but this is nothing. Well, I suppose it does have its own unique charm. We're doing okay, right? Yes, this shouldn't be a problem. None of the other customers seem to notice. I never thought we'd end up pulling off a covert operation in the Maid Cafe. Seriously, being with you guys is nothing but fun.
I installed a few of the surveillance cameras we confiscated from the agents in the main hall. It should help with identifying them. You did? Thanks. I hope they just give up at this point. That would be nice. But foolish people tend to be brave. Welcome to... Have we met before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
Oh, we got a rich man. Of course I have. Huh? Ah! As soon as he enters the cafe, that man kicks the signboard. What? You, get the manager. What? Hails to the no. How dare you disgrace this Maid Cafe? Protect the Maid Cafe, B. You, get the manager. It's fucking Karen! It's the male Karen. Do we actually have a name for the male Karens? Who brought Karen? Aren't you? That's right. I figured I'd find you here. Yeah, he's from the previous Maid event. When we had Chad Commander, where he's hugging onto Milk and Aid as he walks through, being Chad Commander. It's that guy. Been living it up, huh? Please leave. We won't tolerate disruptive behavior. Ooh, scary. Yeah, wait, how did he get free? I thought he was tied up. Like, how the event ended. No, Kevin is a very that's like a default Asian name. I wouldn't say Karen, I'd say some other name. Sorry, not Kevin. Kevin. Because Kevin usually just means it's like some sort of Asian dude. Like, when people joke about fuckboys, they just say, look, it's Kevin Wen. So, that's why I'm like, Kevin's not a good name for Karen name. Yeah, wait, how do you escape? I could have swore in the last event, Velvet had like tied him up and forgot about him. And we tortured him and everything, and we just left him like tied up in a random dusty basement in the basement of Coin Rush. Must say didn't even know, so like the maids also didn't bother freeing him. How'd he escape? Ooh, scary. Is this how you treat a customer? Don't tell me a maid from the Maid for You is planning to kick out a customer, huh? Drawn by the commotion, the other customers turn to stare at Aid and the man. Please allow me to escort you to your table. Good, that's more like it. Oh, and forget the manager. Bring me the one with the pink hair. What if it's both? What if it's both? What if the manager has pink hair and is the manager? Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Come on, Coco, you got this! No, not you! The tall one, the tall girl! The new one who joined recently. That guy. Yeah, that's him. He's the loser I saw at Coin Rush. Figures. He looks pathetic, but he has an uncanny way of cutting straight to the crux of things. So he's the one behind all this. The crux? He knows who I am and what I'm worth. A bunch of low-life thugs wouldn't have been able to figure that out so easily. I see. Hurry up and bring her. Or do I have to request her by name? Sure, I can do that. How much will she cost? He's causing a scene. Please refrain from causing a commotion inside the cafe. Is being loud a crime? I said get the pink-haired girl. Would you look at that glare? Aren't you all Nikes? Go ahead, try lay a finger on me. Let's see if a Nikke can hurt a human, right here in the middle of the arc. So you're not going to bring her out? Fine, we'll see who's lasts longer. Boys, take your positions. Huh? Oh, they're all pulled. Oh my god, Coco. Coco, please. I've seen them before. Wait, these are the ads from Coin Rush. Muscular men in black suits pour in, completely filling the hall. The other customers flee the cafe, and soon the bodyguards occupy almost every table. Tell the pink-haired girl to come out. We're not leaving until then. Master. Yeah?
This is bad. I hate to do this, but we have to use our last resort. So you need to stall them, Master.
Okay.
Good. Here.
Coco pins a name tag on my chest. Oh my god! We get Butler Commander! And enters the break room with her phone. The name tag reads Manager. Oh boy. I straighten my shoulders to look intimidating. The man has his feet up on the table, shouting at the top of his lungs. I approach her target. Hey, listen! I wasn't even, huh? What are you doing here? Where you're supposed to be, A. What are you doing here? Oh my god, I want to do this just because it's misgendering him and I want to piss him off more. Allow me to serve you, miss. Who are you calling miss? Wait, more importantly, I asked you what you're doing here. Aren't you a commander? Why are you working as a waiter here? This is my territory. And I'm not a waiter. I'm the manager. You asked for me, didn't you? Right, good timing. Go get the pink-haired girl, Velvet. I'm requesting her by name. Velvet peeks out from behind me. Hi. Hi. You. You finally decided to crawl out from the open, huh? I almost starved to death because of you last time. Is that so? You almost starved? About that. I grabbed him last time to lure you into coming after me, remember? There was something else I was after, but he beat me to it. So I just did I was a tiny bit salty and I threw a little tantrum. That means it wasn't little and she was pretty salty. But then after things wrapped up, I kind of forgot to release him. I didn't actually know that part. I just assumed that she just forgot. That must be why he's so upset. 2 days! I was tied up in the storage room for 2 whole days! If it weren't for that annoyingly diligent security guard, I'd be dead! I'm sorry. But you survived. Isn't that what matters? Arrgh. More importantly, I came out just like you wanted. So what now? Do you want me to cast a spell on your food to make it delicious? The man tosses a thick stack of papers onto the table. You know, this whole time, I've been digging into your past to see what you've been involved in. I've got to say, You're seriously vicious. I've been in this line of work too, but I'm a saint compared to you. Do your little friends here know what you used to get up to?
So?
Oh, it's no big deal. I just want to do business with you.
What?
Thanks to you guys, my plan to take over Coin Rush went up in flames. But in this business, you can't be enemies forever. If we combine your skills and my connections, taking over the Ark would be a piece of cake.
I was wondering what nonsense would spill out of your mouth. But this is beyond anything I've imagined.
So, you in? From what I've seen these past few days, it looks like you're trying to revive Shade. I got some connections in the entertainment industry.
What are you babbling about? Get lost.
I'm not proud of what I used to do, but I'd rather turn myself in than team up with scum like you. Yeah, I figured. Hey, you girls over there. The man looks towards the other maids who are gathered around, watching the scene unfold. You girls don't know what you used to do you? Wiretapping, manipulating public opinion, assassination, kidnapping, those were just the basics. She even sold out her own squad to save herself in the end. Wait. So, are there no more members of Shade? Wait. So, we won't ever see any of the other members of Shade? I did hear she was a Tetra secret agent. Master Captain. Is what he's saying true? I know she got separated from her squad, but I didn't know that what actually went down. Even so, I recall seeing Velva receive some stationery from Coco, chatting happily with her. I'm choosing to believe her. I believe things will be different from now. Well, if that's how you feel, then I'll believe in her too.
Yeah, me too. You trust people way too easily. Not that I hate it. I actually like it. The way the commander is.
That's why I like you too, instructor. Besides, this guy's intentions couldn't be more obvious. He's clearly trying to isolate Velvet. Regardless of whether he's telling the truth, I find him oh god, that's a lot. Irksome. You can say that again. Hey, I'm not done talking. You think she's actually considers you your comrades? She'll use you as long as she can, suck you dry and toss you to the curb. Are you starting to get the picture? Just accept it and work with me. You don't belong in this childish maid cafe like this. You belong in the underworld. Well, people kill and get killed, deceive and get deceived. Well, Khan, I guess that's one way to look at it. Oh, that's one way to look at it. Yep, one way to look at it. It's fine. It's fine. Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, come with me, and let's reach the top. If we join forces, the big three end. No thanks, I'm not interested. All the central government and... What? Where you're supposed to be, B. What? It doesn't sound fun to me. The man stares at Velvet with his mouth agape.
Didn't you say you knew who I was? You even did your research. And yet you still say stuff like that? You're really naive. I mean, a certain amount of naivety is nice and all. But in this line of work, it'll get you killed.
What?
Just kidding. I'm retired from being a secret agent now, so I don't really have the right to say that. However...
Ooh, what's that click sound? Coco comes out from the break room and nods at Velvet and me.
I'm not the only agent in this cafe. She's my cute junior, and she might see things a little differently.
Looks like we have to do this the hard way. Boys! Yes, boss!
Ooh, scary.
At the man's words, the bodyguards all stand up at once. But then... You're really pushing your luck. Looks like words won't cut it. A large man who had been quietly eating a crepe in the corner stands up and stretches. Oh, do we have a bear coming in for the rescue? What are you?
He's a martial arts champion. He said he can only win if he eats crepes that Coco drizzles with ketchup before the...
Oh, okay. Please tell me that is a savory crepe. Please tell me the crepe is savory. Please, 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 please don't tell me it's a sweet one. Oh, I mean, technically you can. You can. There are cakes that you can put ketchup on. There are sweets that you can put ketchup on, but please tell me it's a savory crepe. Please tell me it's like filled with cheese and vegetables. And it is not a strawberry crepe covered in ketchup. Please tell me it is not. What? Clatter. On the other side, a guest eating chocolate cake sets down her fork. You're with the Sustainable Future Planning Support Office, right? A brief look over your financial records show you some concerning irregularities. A tax audit may be in order.
As for her, this lady works in tax collection.
What the? After the first two customers stand up, the remaining customers in the cafe rise to their feet, blocking the bodyguards' paths. Not only that, other familiar guests, regulars of the Maid Cafe, enter in quick succession. Oh, what is this? You want to try us, huh?
If that's how you want it, fine by me.
A customer eating pasta wipes his mouth with a napkin.
Brian's the one backing you up, isn't he?
I work in the department next door, so I happen to hear something. Why am I getting hit with flowers? What did I do?
Your friend is scheduled for an audit next week.
Huh? There's a limit to everything, even profiteering. And you've all gone way too far.
What are you gonna do now? You came here to stir up trouble, and if anything went south, you plan to smooth things over using your connections, right? Looks like the planning's off the table. Amongst some of our guests who adore my dear junior, there's just happens to be quite a few extraordinary people.
Damn it. Yeah, you've crossed the line. The hulking man puts her hand on Coco's head.
Aw, that's so cute.
Must protect. You dare threaten my goddess of victory. Oh, that's where this line came from. This is what. It's the line. It's the line. We got the game reference.
Threaten.
We won't stand by and let our cafe be intimidated so easily. Least of all by a criminal like you.
Exactly.
Coco, could you put more ketchup on my pasta?
Got it.
Ketchup gun to the rescue! Ketchup gun! Ketchup, good! Ketchup, good! Ketchup, good! Ketchup, good!
So, what will you do now? If you're not satisfied with our service, you're welcome to come back another time. Though, but you'll probably be in jail by then. Or so maybe not.
Damn you! We'll see about that! The man and his bodyguards flee the Maid Cafe.
I'm afraid I won't be able to see you out.
Velvet closes the door and that the bodyguards left open. The cafe patrons, the maids, and I all turn our eyes to Velvet. Velvet hesitates for a moment. She writes the signboard that the man kicks on over, then turns to face us.
Well, that was quite the commotion, wasn't it? Now that we've shown our disruptive guests the door, we can resume service.
Velvet bows gracefully.
Then we'll provide you with our very best service. Master.
Where you want to be, A. The next day. You! Oh, did I? Okay, actually that makes more sense now. You! Why aren't you ordering the special?
Why aren't you ordering it?
It's event week, so we're giving out keychains too!
We're giving out keychains. We're out of keychains already.
Yeah, they're all gone! Haha, too bad! You should have come in earlier, slowpoke! You disappeared when we were busy and now you're showing up yelling?
Mast, where's the realm that was here?
Huh?
You drank it all.
Not all of it. I thought we might need it for cooking, so I saved a little. You didn't drink?
You didn't drink any of it, Trani?
I didn't. Just as Velvet predicts, there was a minor incident, but the Maid Cafe soon returned to normal. The break room door opens and Velvet steps in.
That went pretty smoothly.
I thought things would get messier. I honestly didn't expect the operation to work.
You didn't? I was totally sure it would.
Velvet flips the last page of Coco's sketchbook. Alongside blobs that look like drawings of customers, the words, "Protecting our precious Maid Cafe together" was written above them. They're customers Coco is so fond of, so I figured they would protect what was precious to her. Of course, I ran a background check on them beforehand.
Oh, there you are.
I was just resting. By the way, since you're here, Coco crouches down in front of Coco. Velvet crouches down in front of Coco. Coco,
do you still want to become a secret agent?
yeah! Then promise me one thing, and I'll recognize you as a secret agent.
You will?
Yep, I will.
I promise.
Okay then. A secret agent must only work with their senior officer. Even if someone else comes and asks you to be an agent, you can't listen to them. Got it?
I was gonna do that anyways.
Good. Velvet pats Coco's head and stands up. Are you worried?
It just made me think about the past.
Coco, I'm gonna have a quick chat with Master.
Do you draw strengths from Master just like Soda does? Alright.
Wait. Do you draw stripes from Master like Soda does? Commander. Commander, how often is this break room used? What kind of strength did you give Soda? I doubt it was something like, you can do it. You can do it! You got him! You said it reminded you of the past. What kind of past? Wow, Commander dodging the question. You know... Yeah, how often is this break room used? Well, it's nothing. I was just rambling. Velvet drops onto the couch. A long time ago, I knew a girl with pink hair who was a lot like Coco. She was really good with her hands and quick on her feet. And above all, she had an incredible talent for deceiving others. Not all talent is a good thing, you know. I guess you could call it a devil's gift. Velvet stretches languishedly, then props her chin on her hands and looks out the window. That talent bloomed even further as she grew older, reaching its apex when she became a Nikkei. But we don't need any more girls like her. Well, anyways, it's all in the past now. Velvet grabs my tie and pulls me closer. Ooh. Now. Wait, what's that clicking sound? What's that clicking sound? Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh.
Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen.
Caught red-handed. Are you going to scold me?
Please refrain from doing that during business hours.
I don't know, I feel like this break room is used a lot.
Then it's okay during break time. That isn't...
Velvet leans in close to Aid's ear. This is what you're doing. This is what you do during break time too, huh? Oh, caught! Oh! Oh, she's so dangerous. Ah! Why do I like them a little dangerous? Oh! Stop teasing her, Velvet. Yes, Master.
Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen right now. Could you come help for a bit?
Sure. As Velvet leaves the break room, she glances back at me and winks. I'll show you again next time. My true feelings. Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh, God! Where you want to be? B. A few days later. Coco bars my entry with a stern look on her face. Coco?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm standing guard, so you can't go in.
Why?
Velvet asked me to.
I see. In Coco's hand is an envelope. What's that? Velvet wrote me a letter. She said to read it after this mission is over, then burn it. Burn it?
Because it's a secret between two secret agents.
Uh-huh. An alarm rings and Coco checks her phone.
Oh.
Is it Velvet?
Yeah, she said the mission's over. You can go inside now, Master.
Coco enters my room with me, sits on the sofa and opens the letter. I'm going to the bathroom. Make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Through the narrow gap of the closing door, I can catch a glimpse of Coco reading the letter. Oh, look how cute this is. That's cute. She got so excited. She looks happier and more innocent than I've ever seen her. She got to fulfill her dream. Huh? While washing my hands, I glance at the mirror. Words written in red, likely lipstick, catch my eye. Girl, Velvet, that's expensive! Writing in lipstick is expensive! Oh my god, girl!
I'll be waiting in the Maid Cafe. Come alone.
A little later, I arrive at the Maid Cafe. A little later, huh? I don't know, it sounds like you ran over here.
You're here.
Velvet's voice floats out from the kitchen in the back. What are you doing?
Cooking, or whatever you'd like to call this. I'm making chocolate. I put my heart and soul into it.
Need any help?
Nope, it's done.
Oh, you can hear her walking towards you. A moment later, Velvet walks out alone. Hello. 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 Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Whoa there. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It's like, so this is a heart-shaped chocolate. That's kind of cool. That's a cool detail. Wow. That's a lot. Hello. Oh, fuck, I was on mute. I was on fucking mute.
Here. My heart and soul. Well, you feel it? Are you so moved you're at a loss of words?
Have you decided? Have you decided? How can he have a goddamn fucking normal conversation while this is happening? I do not understand the commander's behavior sometimes. I really do not. I really do not. I cannot. Where you want to be? Velvet pauses at my words, then smiles faintly.
I've got it. Given it some thought. In a chef's hands, a knife is a useful tool, right? But in a killer's hand, it becomes a weapon. Then what does it become in the hands of an assassin or a secret agent?
Wait, why is... So, on her eyes, it has like a tint of green right on her eyes. That's interesting. That's an interesting thing to do right there, but okay. Isn't it still a weapon?
You're really innocent when it comes to this stuff, Master. Looks like you still have a lot to learn from me. Listen carefully. A knife in a secret agent hand. A secret agent's hand is a brush. A brush wielded by their master, who uses the secret agent as a tool. People often talk about the big picture, right? Once you climb high enough, the world looks like a painting. People become lines you can erase or draw with a lift of a finger. Money becomes abstract numbers you can rewrite however you want. Velvet looks at Coco's sketchbook lying on the table in the hall. It's similar, yet different at the same time, don't you think? Well, that's all over now. At any rate, I'm not a secret agent or anything anymore. Velvet licks a bit of chocolate off the plastic knife. I'm scared. I'm scared.
There is no knife here! Where is this plastic knife? That is a whisk! This is a whisk! This is a whisk covered in chocolate! Where is this plastic knife?
I'm only your maid now. So, how are you going to use me?
my Nikkei, my favorite 12 plus rated game.
As a secret agent or as a maid? Or
I'll think about it. Bro answered so fast. He's like, oh no, do not finish that sentence.
okay, I'll be waiting. And just like that, I gained a new maid.
Are you sure it's just Maid? But okay.
But aren't you going to taste this? I worked really hard on it, you know? I'm kind of hurt.
I don't know. From where? From what? The bowl? The whisk? A very lethal maid. Fatal maid and... I don't know. Was I eating from the bowl? I don't... How did the chocolate taste? I want to know how the chocolate tastes. Was it dark chocolate? Was it milk chocolate? That clearly wasn't white chocolate. But that's... I guess this is his manager outfit. Wow. I can't believe I actually have a semi-short stream today. That's actually nice. But yeah, what? I am so confused about this event. I don't know what just happened. In a way, this is nice to have an event that is not super sad or depressing, because that has been a lot of the events recently, so this is a nice break. But yes, Coco finally got to be the spy, secret agent spy that she always wanted to be. That's awesome. This, I guess, is probably more of like... I want to say this is probably like a 007 reference, but they just like changed up Commander's expression so that he's not Chad. He doesn't get to be Chad Commander these days anymore. His own personality is kind of a little bit different. So I thought this was like a butler outfit or something, but turns out that's the manager outfit. I don't know. That was still a nice event overall, because it was kind of funny that they brought back an old NPC. Even if like his villain arc was just so bad and so annoying. I feel like it's kind of like Scott from Honkai Star Rail. Like the dude just keeps reappearing and he just makes a butt of himself. But he's like a minor villain, and it's like super funny. So, I guess we're probably not going to see that guy again because he's going to jail. But that is kind of a fun one. They decided that, hey, we're not just going to like throw in an NPC for just the an event and then toss him out. So that was kind of fun. I guess I was actually hoping that at some point Coco did actually get to use the ketchup gun. We didn't actually get to experience her using the ketchup gun like we usually do in like the Maid Cafe. Because when Coco makes you omo rice and does a drawing, you know that's going to be more ketchup than on that omu rice than there is any other thing on that omu rice. So that would have been a little bit fun. Oh, that was still a fun event. Velvet, she's pretty. Let's see. I think we can go to Actually, not union, right? I don't. Oh, I don't. I think we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. We're done. Okay. If we go to, I'm trying to think, where was it? So if we go to Velvet view mode. Whoa. She 12 plus game. Yep. That's actually really funny. She's like, "Welcome, master. Regarding cooking and cleaning, you got to do it yourself." There's the end. Is that a? I think that's a letter. Oh, there's no change in the voice lines. Wow, she lazy. Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch over here. Wait, does her? Wait, what icons are on her shoes? I cannot zoom in to see. I cannot tell. But she has a butterfly here. She moved her hair clip to her waist where they usually have the name tag. And why is her gun also in Shibari? Wow, that is a lot going on in the chibi version. Oh, that's a fun walking pose. She's so sassy. Oh my god, she's so sassy. Love it. Reload, stun. Wait, she's stunned, but her gun is just upright. This thing is heavy, man. Wow, she really is OPSEC to go find all the exits. Wait, no, I think I figured out what it is. I think, is it Pisces? The constellations for Pisces? I don't think so. No, it's hard to tell. Wait, is she just... This girl is not wearing underwear. She literally just put the fucking rope around her. She literally tied the rope around underneath her butt. Damn, okay. Alright. Okay, girl. How do you pee? I don't know how you pee, but okay. Girl ain't peeing. This girl does not pee. Yeah, because see, look, she doesn't have that, like, icon thingy on there. Because you do see the butterfly there. So, the gun still is the same in this skin, too. So, they just decided... Yeah, so they just decided that this was that... Okay, this actually makes more sense considering that usually she's holding the rope in the back. So I was actually kind of curious of how they tied it up in the back. So they kind of ignored the physics of like the fact of there's a tail there because the line. Since I'm holding the button, so I can't actually point it out. Hi, Rob. You came at a fun time, aka a dangerous time. My favorite 12 plus rated game. So like the rope should actually be slightly bent around the tail because of where it's positioned. Because I was kind of curious of how she tied it. Because she was holding it. but it shouldn't be that high up on the way across the horizontal axis, because like on the vertical there should still be like a slight bend because of the tail. So yeah, it is cool though that like they have this piece right here because it's showing like it's like a traditional bunny suit with the zipper and everything. And then, God, what the hell are these chibi things? Like, this is insane. What the hell? Wow, she is sassy as hell. She's got her mask on for this. Doesn't come off. No. Okay, that's the same. Reload. Okay, that's about the same. Yep. That's about the same. They just reskinned it. Okay, so I guess for you just get it because this was her original skin before she became a maid. But there is no change in the pose. That's probably why it's a pass. Because they just move the arms. They just move the arms. And no unique voice lines. So it's just you like Velvet. For that. So that's actually kind of interesting though. I heard that her skill. Oh, shoot. I was. So I heard that she has like fun gameplay because what people want is this one right here. The skill right here, Bullets of Love. This essentially is when she turns her rifle into a machine gun. So activate, and when attacking with full charge or full burst, strengthens allies by expending bullets from the ammo pouch. Effect 1 affects self. Expend ammo from the ammo pouch around 300 rounds. Effect 2 affects all allies. Attack, blah blah blah. For 3 seconds. Effect 3 affects all allies. Charge damage for 3 seconds. Activate after landing 50 normal attacks during full bursts. Function expends ammo from the ammo pouch to deal additional damage of the enemy. Effect 1 affects self, expends ammo from the ammo pouch around 300s. There's a lot of repeat information, but basically, she's a burst too, so from what I read, she's a good off burst for the win team. If you're trying to make a win team, and you pair her with Nayuta, so she is an off burst that if you level her up, the only skill you level up is the Bullets of Love. So that's actually kind of interesting. That's how people are using her as a mechanic. So it's really up to you of whether you use her or not, because I think for the most part everybody's doing waifu maxing on Velvet, while I know a lot of people are not that excited about Licorice Recoil collab, but from at least within the Nikkei community. But from what I've heard from like my friends who don't play Nikkei, because I usually try not to scream in their ear about Nikkei, they're actually really excited about it because they like Reco. Reco. Yeah, that is usually how they say it in Japan. The nickname for it, Reco. Yeah, Reco. So, one person I know is absolutely obsessed with Reco, and I was just like, oh yeah, you'd like this too because it has really good music. Because he's like a big music fan, especially of Japanese music. So. This collab is more about the upcoming collab is more to get an injection of new fans versus maintaining the current fan base. Because I've noticed a lot of people, at least within the Nikkei community, have never seen Leco. The collab with Cafe Sweetie is actually spot on because they do own a cafe and they have guns. So this is actually a very good collab. I don't know if I'm gonna roll because I might do like 1 or 2 just for sobriety's sake, but I'm not gonna like whale or anything because I mean I don't whale, but I'm still pretty excited about the upcoming collab and I hope everybody else is, and we'll get like new people. So yeah, no, Fatal Maid was fun. I do appreciate that we finally had an event that was not that was actually kind of fun, lighthearted, and sweet, and wasn't depressing. Because like, don't get me wrong, it's very great writing. It's just after a certain point, it's just like, all right, I'm kind of a little dead inside. Like, a little bit of happiness would be nice. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on right now. Wow, this is actually a short stream for me. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go call this the end since... Oh, actually, no. There's still the group chat. They have a group chat. I'll read that. And then we're gonna go end stream. So, special Maid ops. Alright, you lot. Eyes over here. This is Maid Matt speaking. Mission briefing time. Something wrong, Coco? Okay, first things first. Let me say this. It won't send. Oh? What won't send? The plan I made. I took a pic of it. Oh. You made a plan, Coco? Yeah. Color me curious. I knew it. Is the file failing to send? Yeah. Coco, didn't you say your phone was acting a little weird before? I'll take care of it. Oh, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm on my way to work right now. I'll do it when I get there. Trani, Sin, and I are on our way. Want to grab anything? There's still plenty of snacks and drinks left from before. Not when I last looked. Huh? Oh, right. Coco and I ate all the stuff. All of it? Soda and Aid had some too. It was good. In that case, I'll grab some on the way. Okay, so the plan. I'll try it on my sketchbook. Then we'll all take a look together. Alrighty. Everyone, did you catch all that? Mass, you didn't say a word. I had a feeling that would happen again, so I didn't prep anything. Anyways, I'm counting on you guys, and I'll send the operation plan again. Got it. Then for the real strategy meeting, guess we'll wait for Coco's done drawing everything, right? Yes, that would be most agreeable. Either way, we're guarding the cafe, right? We get ourselves ready in our own way. The admirers all set to sail. Isn't that a bit much? That's a lie. I actually didn't get Helm's permission. Oh my god, that would have been so funny to watch the Admire crash through the Maid Cafe. Huh. You scared me, you know? Oh my god, that would have been so fucking funny. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah. That was a fun event. Oh my god. I like that event. Yeah, anybody who enjoyed the event, I'll finish up hard mode and go through Velvet Spawn's story in two days on Thursday, 7 p.m. PST. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you all have a good night, and I'm gonna go check. Oh yeah, we can go raid Yoshi. Let's go raid Yoshi. Yeah, let's go. All right. I hope everybody has a good night, and takes care. Bye.